be changed.
With Brandon.burks. Today's guest is a Texas native who has taken the stage and screen by storm. He is a Drama Desk Award nominee for Outstanding Actor in a Play. In 2017, he lit up the silver screen in the smash hit musical, The Greatest Showman. Welcome, Daniel Everidge. Hi.
Yes.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Wait, let me get this way with you. There we go.
You make it vertical?
Yeah. No. Horizontal is amazing.
Get this thing out of my. There it is. I have a hole in my ceilings. There we go.
D. Everidge.
Boom. What's up, BB?
How are you, sir?
Good. I'm doing well.
I miss our love affair. I feel like we only had but a short moment to
I know,
really.
it's crazy too. Those encore sings with such short timing, relationships grow so fast.
So quickly. Like, I was ready to, go on a vacation with you.
Yeah. No, it's bungalow time.
How have you been?
I'm good. All things considered, very good.
Good. Okay, so we were in the same production. We got that notice on the same day. How have you been spending your time? And how has your year kind of shifted since, we've all been inside?
Well, to be honest, I didn't have much planned after City Center.
Yeah.
I didn't have a lot on the dossier, but City Center was a major emotional high for me.
Yeah.
It was, months of no work, so that was a wonderful highlight of my year.
Great.
So that was definitely a devastating loss. It almost felt a little bit like a breakup or something.
Right.
Something that feels like it ends too soon, or it's completely unresolved.
Yeah.
Kind of feelings.
Yes.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
So I haven't had. There wasn't anything else for me that was canceled, but it definitely puts life in perspective. It puts what we do in perspective, and the need for public gatherings and things like that. It definitely changed my way of thinking, and to be honest, until recently, I've been kind of negative about the whole thing. Just feeling expendable, I guess, for the first time.
Yeah.
In the career. I mean, I guess as an actor, it happens all the time that we are made to feel expendable. But honestly, looking at what we do, what I'm doing, what am I doing to make a living? So I was a little down at first, but now I feel 10 times better about it. I think it's just one of those things that's always the ups and downs of the business, and how one feels about it can change with the times, of course.
Absolutely, which is crazy that is what our show's message was, is how the times change who we are and how we relate to people. And so much of our relation as artists is with an audience, and with each other in a rehearsal process, creating something special. So the fact that we're not able to have that relationship really is what our show was about. So it's like, way to get slapped with that message immediately,
Yeah, and in a way, I kind of took for granted the importance of the audience until it was almost like, wait, what am I going to do now without that live component? Even from day job to other ways of making money, it almost all was related to live entertainment.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it really shows the importance and really makes you think of being a creator as opposed to only being a performer, which is something that is hard for me, for sure. Yeah. Hard for me.
I learned sitting down, and I've kind of always known this, but sitting down, watching all of my artists communicate and connect and either create or miss being a part of a creation online. They really are two different people. Not everyone likes being a creator. A lot of people like being the artist that is that talent that comes in and does the work. So I really feel for those people who are like, I'm not a content producer, I'm not a director, I'm not a writer, like I'm a singer and I want to sing, you know what I mean? So I feel for those people who don't have that outlet right now.
Agreed. And in a way, I'm one of those people, and it is it's kind of just hard to be bad at something again. You know what I mean? Like, because when you start creating content, when you start doing anything, YouTube, even like picking up an instrument, which is something I've been trying to do.
Yeah.
You're never at the level of your taste. You know, you're never at the level of what you think you want to be.
Yes.
So a lot of it's so easy to quit. And so that's been a challenge in the quarantine of being like, is what kind of content do I want to create? What kind of things do I want to do? And then trying, and then that fear of failure.
Right.
And then,
Yeah.
you know, not trying anymore. It's a hard thing. It's definitely a hard thing.
Yeah, and it's almost silly to feel this way, but like I'm a dancer, you know? But even dancing and creating dance content online didn't feel organic to me, you know?
Yeah.
It didn't. I felt kind of scared, and I felt like, is this enough? Like, am I just doing this to pass the time? And then I thought about it, and I was like, I love talking also to my friends. And I feel like we were at this incredible place where we were like, hey, and then we just started conversation, and then, you know, rehearsal was cut short, but I was like, I want to call Daniel. I want to talk to Daniel. Like, I want to, you know, create something where we can still talk and we can connect, but we can also give other people, you know, an opportunity to hear some of these conversations, but also create this organic outlet of entertainment that we really all need right now. So I'm so glad you were able to do this.
Oh, my pleasure. Well said.
Yeah,
I do organic form of entertainment, podcasts, interviews. I love it all.
Yeah. So take me back. I really do like the way you speak. So take me back to like theater training. Where are you from? Where did you go to school? And how did you decide I want to be a performer?
So it started about in middle school. I had kind of looked up to my sister a lot, and she was in 8th grade auditioning for Three Musketeers. I was going into middle school in 6th grade. I thought, I'll do Michelle's auditioning for this. I'll do this as well. Mm-hmm. And auditioned for that. And when I auditioned for it, I got this tiny little role as a pirate, which I loved. I got to do a voice and, you know, wear an eye patch and stuff. I loved it. And then almost a week or two before the show was going to open, the lead villain, Rochefort, he broke into the director's office.
Uh-oh.
And was kicked out of the show.
Oh, no.
And so I, young 6th grader, got to go up into the lead villain and wear, you know, eye patch hat. I just actually put a picture on my Instagram of it. Eye patch hat, cape, puffy shirt, sword. And for me, that was the coolest thing. And that definitely was a huge part of my bug.
Wow.
That initial production. And then my middle school drama teacher was just all about fight choreography. He was a trained fight choreographer. So we were doing Jekyll and Hyde and, you know, Robin Hood and Three Musketeers and all these adventure shows. So my first bit of theater was adventure and action-packed. And then in high school, there was an art school opening up, and I really wanted to go. And I applied as a musician, and the program fell through for the brass. I was a trumpet player, and I was devastated because I couldn't go to the art school. And I was like, I'm going to the art school no matter what. And I was like, you know what? I'm not the biggest into musical theater. I mean, I loved musicals at the time. I was a big, like, Les Mis kid, right when Les Mis was
big. Of course, yeah.
My dad got me really into Jesus Christ Superstar.
Yeah.
So I was always really into it, but I was never a participant, you know?
Okay.
And the art school was musical theater only, not really a straight acting program. But I was like, I have to go to that school. And so I auditioned singing Master of the House from Les Mis and got in, and that changed my whole trajectory.
Wow.
Changed my whole path, yeah. Because I loved theater, loved acting, but was mostly a music guy, and then getting into musical theater, which is best of both worlds, just kind of launched me in that way. And then from high school, I went to Otterbein College in Ohio, and loved it there. They have a great program in Otterbein. And from Otterbein, got an internship at Binder Casting when I was 21.
Wow.
You know? And that kind of launched me from there.
Okay.
One of the first shows I auditioned for in New York was Grease, the Broadway revival, which was cast at Binder. And I had been an intern there, and I was grinding, and I never really looked up from being an intern. I just kind of did the job and just went home, you know. And I think they loved that. They kind of respected that. So that helped me. My very first audition, I booked. I booked Grease, and that was my first show in New York. So that's kind of my theatrical trajectory.
Wow. So, what character did you play in Grease?
I was Roger. I sang
Nice.
Yeah, Lindsay Mendez, and we
Wow.
both were making Broadway debuts. That cast was full of Broadway debuts. Many people still kicking butt and working right now. So
That's amazing. So what did that feel like at that moment? Like, did you expect, oh, I'm about to make my Broadway debut right now? Like, because you were an intern, and how did that?
no, it didn't. I was very not. I was pretty arrogant. I was very brash at that age. I was very like, I know this is going to happen. I believed in myself.
Great.
To a fault. I think like all of us, right, when we're getting going, just like, this is it. This is what I'm going to do. This is where I'm going. So in a way, it felt like, that's right. I get this Broadway show. This is destiny. This is my destiny. The weirdest thing was, it was such a big ego hit because I thought, this is the life now. Like, every show's Broadway.
Yeah.
Like once you're an actor and you get in a Broadway show, it's Broadway to Broadway to Broadway to Broadway. Then you do whatever movies you want.
Yeah.
You know, whatever things you want to do. It just, I was a bit delusional, and the business really hit hard after that. That's for sure. Yeah, I tore my ACL about 8 months into the production.
Oof.
During Lightning, which was an incredible number, and that kind of changed my whole perspective on things because that kicked me out of the show. I was in rehab for like 6 months after that, and then was just kind of floundering in New York, not really knowing what to do. And so I had this massive trajectory, and then kind of everything I wanted to achieve, I did. All I wanted to do was really be on Broadway, and so it was like, check, that's done. And it was in a way I had to reevaluate what I wanted in life and what I wanted out of life. So I did some thinking, and I moved home to Texas for a couple years, from South Texas, and kind of reevaluated, did some teaching, did a lot of workshops and teaching of theater. And I just couldn't get the bug out, so I moved back in about 2010 and been grinding ever since.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was a very honest answer because I feel like a lot of people make it seem like, I didn't expect anything. I was and you were like, I expected to get it, but also then after, it's not realistic to think you jump from show to show to show, and so
yeah. I mean, and that, truthfully, I was like this. The goal was to be as successful as possible. When I was at Bender, I saw kind of what it took. I was there when they were filming Every Little Step, the chorus line documentary.
Yeah.
So, fun fact, if you watch the audition scene when they're in the theater, you can see me in the background. I'm like sitting like 5 rows. That was one of the things they let me do. They let me come and watch when I was
love that.
Stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, a little bit of history. I love that. But yeah, I forgot the point of that. But
Okay, so take me to, and I love that you pointed out that you were like, musical theater was great, but I love acting. So you were a part of Falling, which actually garnered you a Drama Desk nomination in 2013.
Yeah.
So tell me about Falling.
So Falling was kind of a little bit of destiny as well. I had a packed weekend where I had like the Les Mis tour, I had something going on with this commercial audition, and then I had a Falling audition. So this is just kind of a thing for instincts. I didn't prepare much for the initial Falling audition. I just kind of went with my gut and made all the right choices on the day. Got a callback for it, and then busted my butt for the callback,
Yeah.
Not in as much material. My character was severely autistic.
Ooh.
And so I basically just, at the time, watched as many YouTube videos as I could.
Yeah.
To try to get physicalities, gestures, just an idea, because I was very clueless at the time. Very clueless about the spectrum and autism in general. So got the callback, and then after the callback, which was extensive, they were like, the playwright was like, hey, I want to show you a picture. And I look a lot like her son, who the lead character is based on. So when I'm doing all this stuff, she was getting just pummeled emotionally because I reminded her so much of her son. So big little bit of destiny. I booked it in the room. That was very exciting to book a show in the room. And then working on it was amazing. It was all physicality, and I worked with Rick Sordelay, who worked with us in Love Life for a brief second.
Yeah.
Remember that fight scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Rick Sordelake. He's an amazing fight director, amazing guy, and he worked with me on the physicality, and the production was just amazing. We got to go to circuses hosted by Autism Speaks, where we could meet and talk to families and observe children on the spectrum, and it was miraculous and amazing thing to meet all these families and be somewhat a part of their lives for these little bits of moments. It was incredible.
I wish I could have seen that.
Oh, me too. Yeah, I loved it. It was really amazing. I was so lucky to get that. So lucky. And all those awards were just like the greatest icing on the cake.
Yeah.
The experience enough was everything. And the people I was nominated with ridiculous people. I was nominated with like Nathan Lane and Tom Hanks and like Shuler Hensley. My category was ridiculous. So I was just beaming to be a part of anything.
And Mr. Everidge, you belong there, sir.
That's my category.
So, bump me to now, years later, you get an appointment or sides for The Greatest Showman. What was that like, figuring out, like, what was it called? Like, was it called something else? Was it just like a workshop? Or
I was completely in the dark about Showman. Completely in the dark. It was always called Fox Circus Project, right?
Okay.
So the first audition I had was just camera and an intern, you know? I think, Patrick Atelsi was there, he said hello, and then it was into a room with an intern. And it was just filmed this really heartfelt kind of monologue. It was like an oddity monologue. It wasn't a named oddity at the time. It was just a nice little monologue, and then we sang a bit, and that was it. Didn't hear anything about it. It was just like those flash in the pans. You just go in, you never hear anything.
Right.
Then months later, I got a call. They were like, hey, you got a call back. For what? That Fox Circus thing you did. Oh, cool. Okay, what is it? It's a hip-hop dance call. What? Okay. Never done a hip-hop dance call. I pride myself in my dancing, but I've never done anything like this. So.
Oh, you can move, Mr. Everidge. I saw you in progress, okay?
Thank you. My dance teachers would be so happy. Yeah, so go in and, there's all different types in this room. But there's a lot of big guys, which I love. Love dancing with big guys. So all different types. And as the day goes on, it's a long callback. And as the day goes on, it's just like, it's like Coruscant. They just keep cutting people as they go. And suddenly I'm there at the end of the day, and I realize I'm the only person there. And then they're like, hey, Daniel, we're going to bring in the director. And I was like, oh, my God, amazing. This is great. So they bring in the director. He's like, do the dance. And so I do it full out, put everything into it, right? He's like, I wasn't watching. Do it again. Makes me do the whole thing again. I was gassed after doing it. And so I don't know if that was a test or what, but I do the whole thing. He was like, sing something from your book. I sing this song. Anytime I want to do like a rock modern, I sing a slow version of Maggie May. And I do like some rock whaley stuff.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, love it. It's done really well for me. So I sang that, and it was just happened to be the style of music from the show. And he lit up and he pulled out his phone. He said, here's a song from the show. Can you sing this? And he played some of From Now On, some of the little high, gravelly, screamy stuff. And I learned it in the moment. And he was like, great. That was great. Thanks. Thought nothing of it. I left the room. And then Patrick from Telsey was so excited. And I was like, oh, was that good? Was that good? He was like, that was great. Thank you. That was great. Have a great day. I was like, wow, okay, cool. I had no idea the project. No idea. It was still Fox Circus Project. So I thought it was going to be like a Grease Live kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like it's this very weird TV Fox thing. Had no idea. Didn't do much Googling on this one. And then I called my mom, told her the callback went great. I usually call my mom after something goes great, like
Same.
callback or booking or anything.
Same, yeah.
And love it. Love talking to her first. And she was like, what is this for? I was like, Fox Circus thing. She's like, okay, let me look that up. She was like, you idiot, this is a Hugh Jackman movie. What do you mean, the TV Grease Live? This is a movie. You just auditioned for this movie. I had no idea. So I very nonchalantly get a call from my agent that day, and she's like, hey, do you have this? Do you have that? They want to know this. They want to know that. You got it, by the way. You booked it. They want to know this and that. And I was like, oh, I booked it? She's like, yeah, you got it. So I was like, oh, fantastic. So I'm doing internet searching, Hugh Jackman movie, what the hell is this? No idea. I go in the first day, no idea. I go into music rehearsal, everyone is completely workshops of it together. So many workshops. So I get in, everyone knows all the music. I'm learning all the music for the first time. I get a break. Everyone gets a break, you know. And Kayala Settle is sitting at this table, like, reading a magazine. And I just went up to her and I was like, what the hell is this? What are we doing here? And she was like, you have no idea. And I was like, I have no idea. In my mind, it's Fox Circus Project, and you're here, and we're singing in Hughes here. Like, what the hell is this? And she was like, okay, this is a musical of P.T. Barnum that Pasek and Paul have written, and literally gave me the whole spiel. How hard they had worked on it, how it was such a passion project for the directors, how everyone involved was just obsessed with this project. And it was the craziest thing, especially in retrospect, to jump into something that everyone was already so immersed in and beloved.
Yeah.
And you're jumping in at the ground floor with everyone else. But there was already such a backstory. So it was almost like my first months even, being a part of it, I felt like I was always catching up. Because everyone knew all the music already. All the dancers were very close. All the dancers were super pro dancers. You know, all of them seemed to know each other. All the musicians seemed to know each other. And I was in this group of kind of like actor, oddity, dancer. You know, the group I was with was like Kayala, me, the Giant, the two Siamese twins, and Sam Humphrey, Tom Thumb. And so we weren't the musical ensemble, we weren't the dance ensemble, and we weren't the acting ensemble. We were kind of this Venn diagram of all of them. So we would have to go to all the different rehearsals and learn everything, which was amazing. But at the time, it was just like so much. So everything that happened in Showman was almost like that kind of overwhelming, where I just felt lucky every day and would go and do my best and know that this was like the most important thing I was doing. And you have to crush it. You have to do your best all the time. All these dancers, all these actors, all these singers. This is where I belong. I have to do it. Boom, 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 boom. And it was great. And I really pride myself in the fact that the part that I had was nothing. It really was nothing. And I was bold one day, and I asked the director, hey, can I come to this table read that they were doing in the studio? It was like one of the first big table reads. And he was like, no, it's only going to be, you know, the initial cast. We're not going to have any of the oddities or anything. And for whatever reason, destiny bound, I pushed and I said, I have to go. I have to go to this reading. So how can I go? And he was like, all right, we'll think about it. And so he came up with this idea where I got to play all the other different characters in the movie. So, yes, exactly. Opportunity.
You are so smart, and that is why I love you. You are so smart.
Yeah, so that kind of changed my whole trajectory in the movie. Then it was like, then I was given permission to improv, and then they started to work more lines for the oddities because of the improv, and then we would develop that whole scene in the movie where all the oddities are in line waiting. That was all an improv scene that they just came up with because they loved that we were all there giving so much and kind of making these characters our own.
And so you didn't take no, like he said no, and you didn't take that answer. Because most of the time, directors don't know what they want yet. They don't know what you have to show them sometimes. You're smart. You are a smart man, Daniel.
Yeah, it wasn't really a planned thing. It was one of those, like, whatever it was, just kicked me in the butt in that moment. And was like, you have to go. And that moment changed everything. Because then they thought, oh, if we ever need a little character, if we ever need, you know, because I made all those characters as diverse as possible. And they loved that. They loved it. So they knew then they could trust me as an actor in this, you know, in this movie. They knew then that I could do whatever they wanted, basically.
Yeah.
So I loved being that kind of reliable guy in that movie. And everyone had, you know, a different role like that in the movie. And I think as an ensemble, it really shows. And I think that's a big part of why the movie's so great.
Yeah.
Is that because it's such an ensemble, and everyone was just loving each other and working their hardest. Everyone was working their butts off. So I love being a part of it. I love all my memories in it are amazing. And it was grueling. It was absolutely grueling. But, you know, that's just so much better for the memories. So much better for the memories.
Yeah. I remember, I saw it in theaters 3 times. And I remember the first time was during, where I went, oh my God, this project. It was during Come Alive. And, because it's the first time you really hear everyone else get to sing, you know?
Yeah, sure.
And Kiala has a line and you have a line, and I literally, because like there's something about a man singing that kind of wakes me up in a different way. And when you sang, I was like, who is that? Like truly, like it was this incredible just like energy that cut through the screen, and I was like, I wish I knew that person. And then when I looked over in rehearsal and I was like, I know him. And then you sang and I was like, I know exactly who that is.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so what a gift you have. And I'm so glad that you were able to lend that gift to such a cool kind of reintroduction to musical theater in people's homes in a way where, you know, we were watching classics with our parents, but like so many kids know The Greatest Showman. And it has been done at probably every school, gala, middle school, function, whatever. So...
I love it. And that means the world to me, the young response, because I was, you know, so focused when it came out and was devastated early on when it, you know, because the opening weekends and the first couple weeks it did not do well.
Wow.
And, you know, the mixed reviews, the negative reviews, and we were abysmally not doing well. And then Jumanji was out at the same time. I was very focused on the box office. And so we did nothing. And then it was like a month later, we just kept being open. And then we made more money than the previous month. And then every week it was da-da-da-da-da. And it lasted, and it was just an amazing thing to go on that journey, thinking that it was going to be this like flash in the pan. And now I love it because Newsies, when I was a kid, the Newsies movie like meant the world.
Yeah.
Meant the world to me. And I used to see actors in the streets when I first moved back to New York. And I was like, oh my God, you're the eye patch guy in Newsies, you know? You're the guy who spins on the fan in Newsies, you know? Just as a fan going up and watching them line up, be like, yes, I was, loved that. And now I am that, and I love that. I love that it's like, you're that guy in that movie. When I was a kid, I loved that. Or now it's just the kids coming up and saying it, but man, to be a part of that kind of history means everything. That's the coolest thing.
Wow. Thank you for taking time with me today, Daniel.
Oh my God, I feel like I haven't talked to anyone in this whole quarantine, so thank you for being the person that now I talk to the most.
Of course. Of course. What encouraging thing would you like to leave people with who are watching?
You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say the encouraging thing that I learned from my own little quarantine journey. Because I was valuing my own importance and my own, like, why is what we do important if it's so easily removed, you know?
Yeah.
And I realized that, especially watching that Sondheim, so emotional.
Yeah.
What we do, it moves me so much to do.
Yeah.
The act of performance moves me so much. I get so emotional and so happy when I'm given the opportunity to do what we do, right? And that happiness that I feel and that joy is worth zero to, you know, no audience to any audience.
Yeah.
Like, that amount of joy that I feel and that connection that I feel to people only lives in this world, only lives in the world of theater.
Yeah.
And that is something to fight for. Like, that feeling is something to continue it on for. The feeling, that free feeling that you get, like, that is something to continue the art form for. Damned if, you know, thousands of people don't ever go to a show again. I think they will, but, you know, who even knows anymore what the world will be like in the future.
Right.
But I know that my career path won't change much because this is something that gives me so much joy to do.
Yes.
That I have to keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Have to.
Gotta keep doing it.
Yeah. Wow, you were so
we
special.
Love Life Again.
Love Life Again!
Or at least get that recording.
I know.
Can you imagine?
I can, because I dream about it all the time. I can't imagine, actually.
Do you have any of the recording from the last performance?
Of course I do.
I have that trio, that female trio.
Oh! I was not ready. You
know what's such a shame about Love Life is that all of us in that day realized kind of the company that we were with.
Yes.
Like, we had liked each other, we had worked a little bit with each other, we had heard each other, but on that day I was like, oh, you're amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, you're amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what you do.
Yeah.
This is what you do. This is
right.
what you do.
Vicky, I was like, Vicky, you are a magician, because truly letting everyone shine in what they do best is one of the smartest casting decisions I've ever seen. Ever. It was brilliant.
And to trust everyone and to put the pieces together on their own,
Yeah.
like, was amazing.
Yeah.
And watching it all happen in that quickly was just miraculous. I loved it.
Well, I await the day we're in a studio again together rehearsing.
Yeah, I hope it's sooner than later.
Sooner than later, absolutely. Okay, well, be good, be great, and we'll talk soon, okay?
Great, have a great day.
Thanks. Bye, Daniel.
Bye.
The beat change.
Thanks for watching. And how am I in frame? Am I over here?